All right, welcome back, my dear student. So it's time for us to start playing around with our sidebar. We want something here, and we need to give it some width. All right. We need to give it some padding, margin. We need to float it to the left, and so that way we have our main div here on the right hand side. All right. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I think let's check to see what kind of. We don't have any classes there or anything, so let's just target it by the HTML tag. All right. So aside. All right. And first thing that we want to do is probably float it to the left. And we're going to say left. And what else? We want to give it a width. Maybe a width of 120 pixels is good. Maybe some padding. And let's just give it 30 pixels on top is fine. Now, we should give 0 to the right, maybe 0 to the left, and 40 pixels for the bottom. Just to keep everything good. Let's just save it. Come back here and let's see how that looks. All right. All right, we don't have any height there. All right. So that's okay. If we keep adding stuff, and we got to flow this to the right just to keep it separate from our sidebar, because we want a sidebar to keep growing if we keep adding stuff to it, right? All right. What else? Let's actually play around with our H1 tags. All right. Let's just say margin 0 pixels for all corners. What else? Color 869, and you can play around with this like I said before. 843. I think 843 is better. All right. And font size, let's just make it big. We don't have to. H1 is already big by nature, but I already know. I have an idea what type of size I want it. Let's just use this one here for the font family for the H1. Perfect. Now let's do font. I'll show you a different. Maybe I didn't show you this font weight. I think I did. All right. And it's not gonna be bold. It's gonna be normal. Save it. Come back here. There we go. All right. Beautiful. What else? Let's work with our H2 tags. All right, what do we want our H2 to look like? All right, so let's just say color 3B7. Let's just make it the same color as right here, this one here of the menu. All right. Oops. All right. Font size, we can make it 15 pixels. What else? Margin, let's give it some margin. And 20 pixels for the top. And I hope you're typing this with me. You know why? Because this is going to give you practice. All right. The more you practice, the more, the better you're gonna get, and the more used to the to coding. All right. You're gonna be, the better you're gonna be. Let's save it. All right. We don't have any H2 right now, I believe. All right. So the main. Let's work with the main real quick. Index. We have our main class right here. Okay. Let's just say main. All right. And let's just say margin. We want our margins to be 0, 0, 0, and left. Let's move this to the left here. I was thinking about floating it, but I think we're good to go with that. All right. Let's do padding. and 35 pixels for the top. I think is good. 40 pixels, 30 pixels, and we don't have to do this 0 here. Color. All right, let's just do 444. Font family. Let's just do another different font, Georgia. Let's see how that looks. I think that's what the demo had. Font size 13 pixels. Lines of the paragraphs are going to be 13 pixels. You know what? Let's make it bigger. Let's make it 18 pixels. I had 19 in my head. I don't know why. And the text align, we just want it to be neutral, right? So we just say justify. Text align, justify. Remember what justify is? The same on both sides. All right. All right. That's looking a lot better. What do you think? All right. That's beautiful, isn't it? Taking form and just with a little bit of CSS, we have done a lot. All right. So anyway, on the next lecture, we're going to continue with the main because we still have a couple more things to do, but we're getting there. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.